Did you know that pandas are not only adorable but also diplomatic ambassadors? Welcome to the fascinating world of panda diplomacy. This intriguing practice dates back to the 1950s when China first began gifting pandas to other nations, offering these adorable creatures as symbols of friendship and goodwill. This was the start of a diplomatic strategy that has shaped international relationships for decades. So, pandas are not only cute and cuddly animals, but they also play a significant role in international diplomacy. The history of panda diplomacy dates back to the 1950s, a time when the world was divided by the Cold War. In the midst of political tensions, China emerged with an unorthodox diplomatic strategy, using its beloved pandas as symbols of peace and friendship. The first instance of this fascinating diplomatic tool was seen in 1957 when China gifted 2 pandas to Moscow Zoo, marking a new era of Sino-Soviet relations. The most notable chapter in the history of panda diplomacy unfolded in the early 1970s during the Nixon administration. In a landmark gesture of goodwill, China presented the United States with 2 pandas, Ling Ling and Xing Xing. This gesture not only thawed the icy relations between the 2 superpowers, but also captured the hearts of millions worldwide. The strategic and diplomatic implications of these gestures were profound, marking pandas as more than just adorable creatures. And thus the adorable panda became one of the most unique diplomatic tools in history. But why pandas, and how does this unique form of diplomacy work? Well, pandas are universally cherished creatures that also hold significant symbolic value as national treasures of China. Their global appeal makes them ideal ambassadors for fostering diplomatic relations. When pandas are gifted or loaned to other nations, it's not just about the cuddly creatures themselves. It's a gesture of goodwill, a bridge for cultural exchange, and a magnet for tourism. But let's dive a bit deeper into the panda diplomacy process. It all starts with a negotiation between countries. These discussions are more than just a friendly chat about pandas. They're high-level diplomatic talks that can take years to finalize. Once an agreement is reached, the logistics of transporting these precious cargo come into play. Ensuring the pandas' safety and comfort during their journey is paramount. The panda loan agreements themselves are carefully crafted documents. They stipulate terms for conservation efforts and research collaborations. The recipient country agrees to contribute to the conservation of wild pandas and their habitat. They also agree to collaborate with Chinese experts on panda research, enhancing our understanding of these enigmatic creatures. So panda diplomacy isn't just about the exchange of adorable animals. It's a complex, multifaceted process that serves a greater purpose, promoting international cooperation, cultural exchange, and wildlife conservation. In essence, panda diplomacy is a complex and multifaceted process with far-reaching implications. The impact of panda diplomacy goes beyond politics. It extends to conservation and cultural realms as well. Panda diplomacy has had a profound effect on conservation efforts. These black and white ambassadors have been catalysts for environmental change. When a panda is loaned to a foreign zoo, it isn't just a gesture of goodwill, it's an agreement to collaborate on panda conservation and research, benefiting both the recipient country and China. This collaboration has led to significant advancements in our understanding of these magnificent creatures and has galvanized efforts to protect their natural habitats. But the impact doesn't stop there. Pandas, with their universal appeal, have become international symbols of conservation. They have raised global awareness about the plight of endangered species, inspiring millions to take action. Diving into the cultural significance, pandas hold a special place in Chinese culture and folklore. Traditionally symbolizing peace and good fortune, these gentle giants have been revered in China for centuries. This reverence has been shared with the world through panda diplomacy, allowing others to appreciate the cultural richness of China. Moreover, pandas have crossed cultural boundaries, touching hearts worldwide. They've become not just ambassadors of China, but ambassadors of nature itself, reminding us of the beauty and fragility of our natural world. So the next time you see a panda in a zoo, remember it's not just an adorable creature, but also a symbol of international cooperation, cultural exchange, and environmental awareness. As we've seen, the world of panda diplomacy is fascinating and complex. It's a realm that stretches back to the 1950s, embodying peace and friendship between nations. These adorable ambassadors play a crucial role in international relations, cultural exchanges, and conservation efforts. They are not just national treasures of China, but symbols of global cooperation. Who knew that behind those cute black and white faces, there's a world of diplomacy, conservation, and culture? Next time you see a panda, remember it's more than just a cute face.